You are sitting in a meeting. Someone asks a simple question. Everyone around the table nods in agreement. You disagree, but you nod too. Why? The easy answer is you didn't want to cause trouble, but the real answer is far stranger. Your brain may have actually changed what you saw, not just what you said. Think about the last time you went along with the group even though something felt off. A restaurant everyone loved but you didn't. A decision at work that seemed wrong. This happens more than you realize. In 1951, psychologist Solomon Asch ran an experiment that changed how scientists understood the mind. He showed small groups a simple task. Look at a line. Match it to one of three others. Easy. Almost impossible to get wrong. But in each group, only one person was real. Everyone else secretly agreed on a wrong answer. About a third of real participants went along with it anyway. Some didn't even seem to notice the conflict. Others noticed and chose the group over their own judgment anyway. Why would someone ignore evidence right in front of them? Because your brain did not evolve to survive alone. It evolved to survive in groups. For most of human history, being wrong about a line cost you nothing. But being cast out of your tribe could cost you everything. So your brain learned a shortcut. When in doubt, trust the group over your own eyes. This wasn't weakness, it was strategy. A costly mistake alone was often fatal. A costly mistake shared with the group was survivable. Decades later, neuroscientist Gregory Burns wondered something new. Were people simply avoiding conflict? Or was something deeper happening? He repeated Asch's task inside a brain scanner. When people conformed to a wrong answer, activity rose in the visual areas of the brain, not just the social ones. The group wasn't only pressuring people into silence, it may have been quietly editing what they perceived. Now think about your world today. You are not sitting with 30 relatives anymore. You are connected at almost every waking moment to millions of opinions and reactions. A comment section, a group chat, a trending topic everyone seems to agree on. Your ancient brain does not know the difference between a tribe of 30 and a crowd of 30 million. It reads consensus the same way it always has. If enough people believe something, some part of you assumes it must be true, even when it isn't. Psychologist Muzafer Sherif showed something just as revealing. In his robber's cave experiment, two groups of boys with no reason to compete became bitter rivals almost overnight once competition was introduced. Boys who barely knew each other formed rigid loyalties. Your brain sorts the world into us and them faster than you would like to admit. Have you ever changed your opinion the moment you learned which side believed it? You probably have. Not because you are gullible, because your identity is tangled up with belonging. Disagreeing with your group does not just risk an argument. Some ancient part of your brain still reads it as a threat to survival. So what do you do with this? You start by noticing the moment, the nod before you've really thought something through, the agreement that comes a little too fast. That pause right before you conform is the only place where choice still lives. None of this means the crowd is always wrong. Often it's right, and trusting it is efficient and wise. Humans built civilizations because they could cooperate and trust shared knowledge instead of relearning everything alone. But that efficiency has a cost. Your mind will sometimes trade truth for belonging without ever telling you it made the trade. The next time you feel yourself agreeing a little too quickly, ask yourself a simple question. Do you believe this because you evaluated it? Or because everyone else in the room already seemed to? You are sitting in a meeting. Someone asks a simple question. Everyone around the table nods in agreement. This time, before you nod, you pause. And for just a moment, the choice is yours again.